Hello everyone, this is going to be my game against Jeanne, who is playing Jeanne, and I'm playing the Ayyubids. Jeanne is a high 1700 player, at least at the time of this video, and I'm in 1600, so there's about 100 and so elo difference, so he is slightly better than me, and we are playing the two highest win rate civs in the game at the current meta. Okay, so we're just going to look at how the game went, see if I could have done anything better. I do think Jeanne is very strong, and this game is before Beastie's video that he released where you don't want to fight Jeanne in Feudal, which, now that I think about it, makes sense, but I don't know if I do that in this game or not. But I do feel like she is very strong, especially once she gets ahead. Alright, so we're going with the same build and with the Bazaar Wing. Or the Gamba Wing, as people are calling it. It is just too strong to ignore. I would actually like them to nerf it, because it means that it's going to open up other play styles for Ayyubids. So I do not do BC's build. I do a build where I get out early aggression, so I can defend myself or add pressure on the map. If you want to see that build, please go to my channel and look at one of my previous videos where I upload my build for the Ayyubids. As always, I am new to this, so any feedback is helpful. If you want to leave some comments below on what I could do better, what you would like to see more, if there's anything different that you want that I should be doing. And if you like the content, please like and subscribe. That does help the channel. Alright, so getting into it, both of us are going up to Feudal. Unsurprisingly, she's going up with School of Cavalry, and I'm going up with Gamba Wing. And let's speed this forward into Feudal. Let's see how I do on Sheep. I don't do badly on Sheep, which is nice. I have some back food here, some side food here. I think I actually just play this pretty badly, but he does play very well. So slowing it down, let's have a look at our opponent. He's almost there. He's getting enough wood for houses and probably another stables. And there's the house. And of course he's on food and gold. So he kind of gets fortunate that his gold is at the back, means it's easily defended. I open up with javelin throwers because the rest of mine are resources. In hindsight, I maybe should have gone the wood and just opened up double production and maybe some food, but I see what kind of damage I can get knowing his gold is at the back and kind of exposed. He goes up there with the School Cavalry and starts building a knight. They take almost 30 seconds to produce. I'm getting a tower up because I know I have to protect my gold, and I'm getting a Desert Raider out. Ooh, this is unfortunate. I just missed this. If I stayed here, I could have denied the boar. I actually didn't know that was happening. I should have brought my scout with me. So that's a mistake. And yeah, so here game goes pretty much as normal. He goes out to the boar. I actually discovered this pretty early, I think. So if we just speed along, I try to get damage on his gold here. He has another knight coming out. So this is pretty unfortunate timing that his knight just came out. And I don't get that villager. Very unfortunate. And then I have my Desert Raider go up here, and I do discover that he's on the boar. And he's killing the other boar. So I don't deny him of either boar, which is kind of bad. I mean, he gets to that very early, gets to both boars, so, and I have my Desert Raider kind of harassing here, and this one's doing nothing, so, or coming back probably to defend my base, which I don't think I really needed to do. I probably could have kept pushing forward. Gets his knight very low. It's unfortunate because when you get their knights low, Jeanne just has her OP heal thing that instantly restores 30% health. So they'll never restore them to full, but the lower the knight is, the more effective health they're getting back. So I do have him off his gold for a bit, which is kind of nice. It does delay how how many knights he kind of gets out and what upgrades he gets, but he is on the board, so it's not great from that perspective. Yeah. I come over here to try to kill the boar, and then I see that he's killed it, so next, if I play against Jeanne in the future, or for those of you that might play against Jeanne in the future, try to deny the boars. There is a decent amount of XP that Jeanne gets early. And he has gone, unsurprisingly, into archers. That's pretty common. Archers are good against spears. So how much did he get? So he only got 400 before I stopped him here, so that's not bad. But archers are good against spears, but they're also good against desert raiders, because desert raiders don't have any ranged armor. So if you're playing against desert raiders, archers are the correct response. Okay. He's doing his best to wall up, something that I probably should have been doing over here. That would have been a nice wall, and probably I would have done a wall here so I could protect my back food, which I think turns out to be an issue for me. So I see that he has quite a big army. I'm probably stockpiling too many resources here, so I could probably be throwing on another production building. I do produce a lot of units from my Gamma Wing to fight his army. I do want to move out to this food. It was probably a mistake moving out to this food just because it is so exposed. I do get that knight before the fight starts, so that's kind of nice. He does this little... so I have some... Okay, so this is really bad. The trees are kind of screwing me over here. I'm getting no DPS from these units. So this is probably one reason why I lose this fight so badly, which is kind of costly for me. I didn't realize that was happening. I probably should have taken the fight more out in the open, and had my skirmishers target his archers. So that's a mistake from my part. I probably should have thrown in the stables and try to go tri-comp here as well. So that's something that I could have done. He's ahead on villagers, and I got a little bit unlucky that I didn't get a lot of villagers with the Gamma Wing. So I probably have missed one at this point. So that's not great either, because he definitely hasn't killed anything. And I go up to wall, and he unfortunately catches this. I remember this. So if we just speed this up here, I'm gonna see what I can do to try to deny his boar, and he just catches out those two villagers there. So that's pretty unfortunate. So I take this opportunity to go harass his boar. So I get some return damage. I do trade out a unit for it. Maybe 2 units. But I do get 3 villagers, so that's not bad. And then I run into the rest of his army, I think. So definitely, I mean, army-wise, we're even, but the thing is he has knights, so when you're playing against, French in general, or any knight civ, just remember they're knights, I say they count for 2, usually, so... so yeah, at this point he has too many knights. Most of my army is back here, so my army is split, which is not great. I should have just turned my spears around and attacked. And he is coming for my food here. So I'm trying to go to castle, which in hindsight, it's always a dilemma. You want to try and get away with as much as you can because you don't want to fight Jeanne in feudal, but you also can't die. So I should have just been producing like crazy here. So this is a mistake from my part. Does he have ranged armor yet? No, he does not have ranged armor. So he backs off a bit here, and I should really just be producing nonstop. So that's a mistake on my part. I need way more spears. I should probably start producing archers where I can. But I do try to go castle. So I just want to keep track of his army. I don't necessarily want to fight, so take a bit of unnecessary damage there. He's still just massing up, right? He's not going up at all. You can see he's spending all of his resources, especially all of his gold. And so he feels like he has enough to overwhelm this position, and he does so. And I take a pretty horrendous fight, I think, here, because I am aging up. I should have just given up the position here and not giving away all this XP. And there's that. In my opinion, that heal is way too strong. Has a 2-minute cooldown, which realistically is not that long, and I lost all my spears. And I think from here, he just kind of runs me over. I think I don't even get to castle. I'm sitting on too much wood. I never went to this back food. So game's definitely winnable, but just made a lot of mistakes this game. A lot of mistakes. So it is quite unfortunate, but I'm very behind right now. You know, if we have a look at the army value, he's double the army value. And so I have to abandon this position, let him kill it, and I think he eventually just runs me over here. So speed it up here. Right, I get the age up in, which is great, but I can't get my, what I should be getting, I guess, is gulams. But I don't have much food. And now Jeanne is level 3, and she just runs through my entire army. And it's pretty much over from here, because he can just keep funneling to me if he wants, or he can age up, which is probably what he's trying to do behind this. But yeah, I just didn't get any gulams out, which was unfortunate. I think from here it's pretty much over. There's that crazy heal again. Yeah, he just has knights streaming in. And this is where I tap out, because I just have no response. So yeah, definitely some mistakes. Again, you know, I didn't want to be like one of those streamers that only uploads their wins. I want to upload losses as well, because I want to learn. I want to learn with you guys. And like I said, any tips or any help is appreciated, either with the game or with the stream. Or video, I guess. Both are much appreciated. And thank you very much for taking the time to watch. Like and subscribe if you did like the video, and I'll see you in the next one.